Alright, what is going on, guys? Tino Reaper here, back with another run of Slay the Spire. Today we are using the Ironclad. So, let's see what we got. Choose a card to obtain. It might be basic. Enemies have 1 HP. Very tempting, but since we heal, we don't really need the bonus. So we'll grab a random card. Infernal Blade. Iron Wave is a pretty decent card to have. There's an elite boss fight that I don't want to run the risk of engaging. There's 3 boss fights there. If I were to beat that gauntlet, that would be amazing, but I doubt that. Although that gold would be very nice. They don't give us too many options here, so I guess we'll make our way up the middle there, and hopefully we get some decent things in those mystery rooms. But if you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That really helps us out over here, and I'm happy to see you. But I honestly am personally thinking of adding a voice modifier because I am sick of the sound of my own voice. I'm pretty sure you guys have been there before. Oh, not quite enough. We're frail and weakened. I do really want that relic that I saw the other day for the first time about the one where every time that I attack, I gain temporary buff for defense. And it's like, that would work out really well with this guy, especially if I used the card either Body Slam, well, look at that, Body Slam, or I can't even think of the other card that I would like to use with Fury. Gain 75 gold. How could I say no? Let's go with Doubt. So, if we had the ability to scry, we could get rid of that card. Or if we could find a way to exhaust it, but here we are. Okay, what do we got? Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Whenever you attain a curse, increase your health by... Ooh, very tempting. Flop 3 cards in my draw pile. Let's grab that. Might be able to go with a good rest card. And then let's grab Combust here. So we'll see if we can use it later on. Because if we can use that to deal damage to multiple enemies. Trigger a trap. Let's become injured. So, because we could use if we get a status card, we could easily work our way out of that. So let's grab Iron Wave there. Confirm. Because I want to deal damage and I want to prevent myself from taking damage. And of course it's this guy. Add a random skill to my hand. 20 block. Damn. Alright. Crap. I should have... Well, it's only for that turn. Wouldn't have mattered. Oh well. It don't matter. Let's hit you with that. And then hit that. Because we can afford to take damage. I don't know why we're weakened right now. Let's just try and output as much damage as possible. And there's a big hit that we're going to take, but at least we're continuously dealing damage. I really wish that that Combust would eat our block before it affected us. $18 damage, not bad. I really need that card. What is it? Not Dark Pact. What is the one I'm thinking of? It's the one that increases my strength for whenever I take damage from a card, because that would work really well with Combust. Alright, we're not going to beat you, so we'll remove your shield. See, knocked over my electrolyte drink there. Let's not waste our health this battle, because we need to regenerate as much as possible before we get to the boss. Alright, we got combustion. Let's grab a flex. Oh, we're not going to be able to dodge a boss fight anyway, even if I wanted to. Alright, let's see. Oh, of course, it's you. Pity that. Alright, we're going to eat 6 damage and only be able to heal for 6. So this is going to be very difficult if we don't play this just right. I wonder if this is just going to be a very disappointing run. Oh, he's missing health, so I guess we will be fine. Alright, let's go with Mind Blast there. Knock his shield off. Alright, stunned. Alright, let's hit you with something. That doubt is going to be the end of us if we're not careful. So he's going to attack again. And the only thing we can really count on is damage mitigation. Because if we let this fight drag out too long, we're going to lose all of our strength and be unable to defend ourselves, because now he's going to siphon our soul. Alright, so this next fight we win. It's too bad we can't heal. So now he's going to rip away 1 dexterity and 1 attack from us, but it doesn't matter. And a bag of preparation. Right. Let's heal and then just fight our way to the top. And hopefully we can add a decent... There we go! Rupture! That's what we needed. Okay, so now we're going to get more powerful. Which that is not our starting card for some reason. Now I just need metallicize, and we should be off to a good start. Alright. Alright, let's increase the strength of that card. Then combust and strength. So now this fight is over. They'll take 7 damage every time, and we'll increase our own strength. So becoming frail isn't going to hurt us that much. Seeing as these guys are going to test my patience, let's mitigate the damage we take and increase our strength so we can get a guaranteed critical strike. Almost blocked all that. Oh well, it is what it is. There we go. Let's increase our strength and punish this guy for daring to look at us funny. So we got 3 block from that. So now, I don't know why we're still frail and not gaining any attack from that. So now we got fire breathing, so that'll come in handy. Because that's really going to hurt that boss that we're up against. Alright, let's increase this card, because we're probably going to need this later. Alright, that worked out rather well. Now, the only thing that I would really need, I think, that would really bring this deck together would be Rage. Oh, and we got Frail doubled up. Damn it. Alright. So now he's going to want to split after this turn, so we don't want him to. Ooh, you are not leaving us with much recourse, are you? Five damage, though. I really need to find a way to heal. Like, if I had the card that would increase the... or that would let me heal every time I... Oh, we can't increase the power of that card even if I wanted to. Times 3. So if we played this right, we could increase our strength significantly without a cap. Provided we have the health. Ooh, dual wield. Because we'll grab multiple copies of Clash like we did last time. Or we'll grab... Ooh, hello. We'll gain that twice. So now we'll get double the strength per turn. Gain 5 block, deal 10 damage. And we did a decent chunk of damage there, so now all we have to do... Oop, actually, now that I think about it... Drink. Grab that. Activate Warcry, return that, and play that. And not quite able to block all of that damage, but hopefully we'll have Rupture in our hand. And there it is. Rupture. We got 2 copies of Rupture and Combust. So now we'll gain 2 strength every time we take our own damage. So if this plays out the way that I'm thinking, it's like we'll basically drown this guy in multiple attacks of anger. Because all we have to do is just get dual wield, and we will become basically unstoppable. Increase that. Hit that. And hit you for 3 vulnerable. So now every time anger is going to come around, it's going to get even more powerful. And we're going to increase our strength even more. Darn, I do need the ability to get energy, though. And this, losing health does have its drawbacks, though. Times 14. We're not able to block all of that damage. This guy's basically screwed. So we'll add 2 copies of Anger, and I think we'll be able to finish out this fight. Or not. Get pretty dang close, though. Take 8 damage, and victory is ours. So the only thing we need to do now is get a Metallicize, and that'll be the end of that. Ooh. I need to see if I can upgrade that card. Birdcage. 25% more gold. Let's add 3 random relics into our deck. Red Skull. For every 5 cards, heal... Oh, nice. 3 or less cards. Say less. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, there's our main boss. So if we go up the middle path, or the side path here, there's no shop. We'll hit up this first shop over here. Play it safe. Oh, and they're going to hit me with these guys first. I love it. Man, that flying bonus is going to hurt if I'm not careful. I don't have a way to hurt all... Well, I do, but I don't. So we'll save Reaper for its next time around. So hopefully we'll be able to heal back all the damage we take. Alright, so now they're going to power up. Going to waste our time with dual wield, and we're going to work on taking out one enemy. Ooh, that is effective. I do need Cleave, though. Cleave will come in handy. And then when we go into boss fights, I think we'll try and remove it from our deck. Not quite. Alright, he's done, but we're going to take a decent chunk of damage from this. The multi-attacks are annoying. Okay, there we go. So we got Reaper. So we'll heal back 5. Or we'll heal back 10. Not good. I need a way to increase that. Alright, let's do armaments, which we can't do. You're done. Or not, what the hell? Darn. That was 20 damage right there in one hit. Ah, dang. Just earn points, thank you. Iron Wave will come in handy. So now I just need something good. Don't need that. Start each combat with additional energy. Gain 3 damage every turn. Card in my deck. Man. Alright, let's grab a Volve. Because it's like, we got status cards for days in our deck, so if we play it just right, we should win. There we go. Got 2 copies of that. So now all we have to do is just increase our strength. Okay, so now he's going to hit us with Hex. And we don't get any bonus from that. What the hell? It's like we gained 2 additional strength, But we didn't actually get it. What the hell? Alright, we don't need to use combustion this time. Because all we're going to do is just use our status cards to basically burn them out. And we should block all that. So now we don't need to use all those cards, and we'll wait for Reaper to come around. And try and heal back some damage. Speak of the devil. So we'll add Rupture. And it's continuing to sap our strength, but it doesn't really work out for you, buddy, because it's like every time you do that. You only feed us. There we go. There's Cleave. Oh, maybe I should have gone with Bloodletting. That would have come in handy. Alright, you guys are both going on the offensive there. Let's grab armament there. Give us some more block. And you're basically going to heal any damage, so we'll hold on to that potion for now. How disappointing. Alright, we'll grab that. Gain 3 block. Pity. Alright, work on taking out the big guy. Because it's like she's just going to heal over and over again. Nice, we got increased strength. Okay, so now, when we draw our curse card, we should immediately deal damage. Oh, and you increase their strength instead of going on the offensive. Let's deal 10 damage, heal back some health. Very nice. I really wish we could increase the damage if it were fatal. Oh, come on. This frail is going to kill us if we're not careful. Because, like, the only thing saving us right now is the... damage, or not the damage, but the health from, not the health. What am I trying to say here? The only thing saving us right now is the buff we get from our abilities. There we go. Dang. Grab another copy of Fire Breathing, because we want to deal as much damage as possible doing nothing. What do you know? Alright, I have a nasty feeling we're going to need to make use of Rupture. So he's going to heal for 10, but he's going to eat... Oh, that guy's going to need to go. I don't need you to get any stronger than you are. Oh, crap. No, you were supposed to attack the other guy. Unnecessary damage taken. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to hurt you. And, of course, we don't grab anything else. Alright, fire breathing. Alright, let's just eat the hit for now. Although, the increased strength from Reaper is really nice. However, I did not get most of my health back from that engagement. How unfortunate. Really wish we could use that multiple times, but it is what it is. Because we need to save Rupture for the boss fights. Oh, man, that was a close fight. If gain 5 shield, if this card is exhausted, gain energy. Alright. Armament is nice. We got a boss fight there that we can do. Can't smith anything, unfortunately. Alright, we got Barricade. That'll come in handy. Just need to find a way to lower its cost. Drink. Fire breathing. Alright, so he's going to deal 12 damage to us. But he's going to find out very quickly that adding status cards to our deck is very bad for him. And we block all of that damage. So now the only thing I need to do is add Dazed into my deck. Unfortunate. Ooh, that's going to be 18, or not 18. 20, what is it, 20? Yeah, 20 damage there. That is going to be 24 damage. We'll take 1 damage from that. What the heck? $10 damage, 21. I'd rather just block all the damage and let him eat the attack from fire breathing. Oh man, that is awesome. Alright, we don't have any cards that we can exhaust for right now. Let's smith up a card here. 5 damage to all enemies. They really don't want us to heal. Alright. That'll ensure that we get Barricade up and running immediately. Ooh, that might actually come in handy. There's a shop there that we should probably check out. Ah, these two are working together. Alright, let's flex it up. Just about finished him. That's nice. Ooh, I really hope that we get fire breathing right off the bat. Because every time we grab fire breathing after he attacks, we're going to be in for a bad time. The only thing I wish I had was a copy of... Ooh, let's see. Fire breathing. Additional fire breathing. And cleave. So we'll take 20 damage from this engagement, but I ain't going to cry over it. Because now we have Barricade. So now... excuse me. Gain additional block. More block. And be able to do nothing. Alright, we're going to need to hurt this guy. There we go. Alright. So we'll be able to go on the offensive and block at the same time. Unfortunately, we're not able to block all of that damage. We're going to grab fire breathing. Or get... There we go. Fight's over. Ghostly armor. If only we could get that to cost 0. Okay, Thunderclap is going to come in handy. Alright, let's see what you got for us. And Metallicize. There we go. And Rage. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Grab a copy of Seeing Red. But of course. Alright, drink this. Metallicize. Iron Wave. I'm not going to be able to block even if I wanted to. 21 damage. I really wish he didn't deal so much damage. Because every engagement now is going to be me trying to figure out how to block as much as possible. And it's like, I guess it's a good thing we have Metallicize. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble. Okay, let's grab that. Grab that. Upgrade all the cards in our hand. Ooh, we're going to use that. Use that to heal on our next turn. We need to increase our rage. There we go. Alright, maybe it's not all bad. Not quite enough to finish him, but Barricade is definitely helpful. Now the only thing that would make this even better would be... Ooh. There we go. Fight's over. Alright, Heavy Blade. Let's grab Flex. And hopefully we don't run into any more fights between here. Oh, neat. Alright, I guess we're burning the potion now. Alright. Armaments. Let's upgrade that card. Deal 8 damage. Alright, let's take out the weaker guy. Whew. We are in for a hard time. Alright, end our turn. We're doing really good so far. Oh, and we're back to having strength again. Alright, Metallicize, strength. Not quite enough to finish him. Ooh, I'm definitely not sticking around for that next fight. Let's see some red. And we're not able to finish him, damn it. Cowardice. I'm running, dude. It's like, if I can't make... Oh, come on. I already fought these guys. It's like you're... Oh, my gosh. You already know I beat these guys. Alright, come on, Reaper. No, of course not. Oh my god. Crap. Oh, and you're already mad. I love it. And unfortunately, this is death. Because no matter what it is that I do, we're going to lose. Alright. Well, this was a good run, guys. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.